What's up, my beauties? It's Yabba here. This is a brand new channel I've created. Gonna be doing let's plays, game reviews, game previews if I ever get a chance to do any, first impressions, and other odds and sods like that. Today we're going to start off with PlanetBase. It's going to be a let's play, several videos going to be coming out. I will say I'm not great at this game. I would say I'm still an amateur, pretty much I suck. So, that's it, really. I mean, might as well just get straight into it. No, I don't want to do the tutorial. Like I said, I know the basics. As you can see, I've played it a little. Um, there's obviously more plans to do, but I've only got the Class D at the moment. Um, so yeah, let's go pick a place to land. What I'll do is I'll probably edit out the boarding or deboarding, whatever you want to call it, from the video, mainly because it's just boring and unskippable and takes a couple of minutes. It's just a waste. So let's just try and find us a place to land. That looks good. What should we call this? Go for Mars Alpha 1. Why not? It's a nice little name. I hope that's relatively flat. Let's maybe try down here. That looks a little better. Yeah, let's go. Like I said, I'm probably going to put a cut here. Bring it back when they've um, disembarked. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, let's go. All right, here we go. Back in again. Looks like we came down in fairly decent, blah, 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 I can't speak. A fairly different place. I mean, probably managed to just about squeeze something through here, giving us most of this over here. Perfect for a little mine over here. Maybe over here. Yeah, let's get building. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at the game. I suck. I know the basics. So we're gonna stick an airlock. Which way do we want to build? That's the question. Do we want to build up here to begin with and come down, or well, if I can squeeze something through here, looks like I can. What I might do is use this for electrics and water gathering and all that kind of stuff. So let's just plonk that there. That looks good. And we'll get some O2 in here. Some absolutely nowhere by the looks of it. No, I don't want that. I want the larger one. Is there anywhere we can fit this in? Looks like there's gonna have to do. Okay. So from here we want to get some solar in pretty damn quickly. That's it. I tend to go for the large ones to begin with, especially with the power as well, because we're doing a lot of expansion to begin with. We'll get some water in there. We need that for the electricals, not the electrical, the oxygen plant. And I find the more connections you have, generally the better. Just to say if this one gets knocked out, they can still connect up, and that one and so forth. Or just connection. Let's just wait for that to go in. What I usually do is I usually like to get a storage bay down. Well, I usually get a canteen and then a storage bay down with the metal processing and stuff like that over there, and then a biodome on the other side, just to even it out. As I find if your biodome's ridiculously close, it just gets overfull with food. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Again, like I said, I'm not expert at this game. I know enough to get by and generally enjoy the game. So yeah, everyone's going in now. So what we'll do is we'll plonk a canteen down right there. Yeah, and look, it cleared that out for us. So let's just get the canteen. Yeah, put the canteen back where it was. What we'll have here is we'll have the storm here. I generally like it coming off the oxygen. It's just a little easier. Next, we're going to want to mine. Oh, that fits nicely there. Look at that. Look at that. Right close. Whoa. Hello. That was a bit closer than I wanted. Why are we running out of auto 2? It's because my water dropped down for a minute. Okay. No worries. Would be a problem. We'll get water tanks set up in a minute. Like I said, next is storage. We'll go for a large storage to begin with. It's always better. And then, like I said, we'll go for a processing plant this side. And the bio plant roughly about the same here. So, got a little bit of a T. Just going to rotate this around. You know. How we doing on supplies? We're doing okay. Right, in here, what we're going to put down is we're just going to put a table. Food, water, one plant, and a TV. And in here we'll just put down 2 beds. The thing about this game is there's a lot of building to start off with. Let's get rid of the roofs. A lot of building to start off with. And it starts to peter out the further you get on, unless you're just constantly building. Then it just takes a lot to micromanage and get going. So, and it just becomes a waiting game at points. It's like, I need to wait for this, I need to wait for some more of that. Here and there. Just waiting on these to be built right now. I suppose we can start thinking about what we can add in next. What I might do is, yeah, that looks good there. We'll up it there. So the reason for that is they get upset pretty quickly, and then they start blah 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 moaning. So yeah. Sorry, just took a drink there. Yeah, storage is going up. Generally, it's best to have a larger storage as you can get to start, simply because then you don't have to worry about it for a long time. It'll see you through for quite a while. I mean, the processing plant is fine to have medium or small. You get 4 slots, so you get 2 bios, 2 metal processing. Simple enough. Food, yeah, you could go for the large one. It'd be a bit more economical. You can get more food in there. It's oxygen's running low. But you generally are fine with this. I mean, you start off with plenty of food, 16 meals. Yeah, why are you so low? It's because my water's so low, yeah. Alright, let's get a water tower. Not a water tower. Yeah, a water tower. No, that's the one. Just so when things... Come on, there we go. Just in case the oxygen does drop. So in here, I'm just going to have one metal like that. I mean, what I'll eventually do is bring this mine and I'll move it down here with an airlock about here, just so they can go in and out, in and out, in and out, and out. A lot easier than go do 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 do. In here, we're going to have 2 potato plants. We're going to have an onion and what are you? And what are they called? Medical pad. I think another asteroid just hit pretty damn close. Oh, that's a nice little way. I wonder if I can just squeeze something through. That's a lot of flat land over there. The only problem with this map is this is not much flat land. I mean, as you saw, it levels it out a bit, but not a whole great deal. There we go, we've got some metal coming in. It's good. We'll get a running track down. What's that need? Yeah, go on then. And that, you need a bioplastic. bioplastic. Yeah, that'll do for now. It's just they get bored and upset and grumpy. Um, oh, are we? Oh, okay. Okay, okay, let's cancel that, cancel that, cancel that, and that. We'll cancel that too. We're gonna leave that empty for now. We haven't got any metal. We'll get rid of this. Just so we can get these up and going. This needs metal and this needs metal. So what we'll do is we'll just wait for a while. I tend to have these on priority, just so my biologists just come down here and are always working. Keeps them nice. They're always just producing food. You don't really want to run out of food. I mean, so long as you've got these two sets up, you're never really going to run out of bioplastic and metal. And even if you do, you guys will still be alive. How many people got Steven? That's fine. I'm going to still be alive. There won't be a problem there. But obviously, you run out of food, you're going to die. You run out of water, they're going to die. You know, run out of metal? Not really. Well, not at all. Run out of bioplastic? They're not going to die. So, yeah, I mean, as you can see, our food is already running quite low. Obviously, he hadn't been working down here. But as you can see, they're taking it up there now. It's processing in, it's processing in, it's processing in, it's processing in, blah, 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 blah. Bing, food. So it's generally good to have at least 2 of these eventually. Mainly so you're just producing more and more food, keeping on top. Sorry, just having another drink. A bit of a dry throat. Yeah, it's better to have more food than you need, and obviously not enough. You have not enough, people are going to go hungry, they're going to get annoyed, your state of living is going to go down. I mean, if we look here, stats, I mean, it's decent at the moment. My prestige is nothing. It's decent at the moment. You really want to get it up to about here, and then people will just always be coming. You can get it right up to here, to max if you want. But I generally find it doesn't make much of a difference between here and here. I mean, more traders, more visitors will come. That's a big long-term thing away. That'll take a lot. Everything will have to be maxed. And it's just a pain in the butt to do. So I generally find here is a bit easier. People still come. You still make money late game. Yeah. These are stats. You know, you can see my meals is bring it back up, which is nice. And a metal. Bow, gone. Just quite a slot. No. Lovely. And same with the bioplastic. I generally like to keep these on, just so I can keep an eye on the ups and downs when I come in here. This is a grid, the power grid. You can disable it, turn everything off if you want to, if you're really badly on power, and then you leave, say, your oxygen on and stuff. Yeah, our food is low. Okay. Oxygen. So much oxygen you're using. So I can have a maximum of 30. That's why it's good to build a big one at the first. Just so you give yourself a little bit of room when you bring new people in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to priority, just to speed them along. I usually set this to priority as well, but no point on that. So hopefully, yeah, just going to have to let it tick along a minute now. Just get some resources in. Wow, that was a close one, wasn't it? Might as well have landed on top. Well, let's not say that, because I had one playthrough when I was checking whether this will work well with my recording software, um, where everything was going good. I had a good start going. Everyone was alive, starting to build the base out a little bit, and then a meteorite hit. A meteorite hit, which was great. Landing right on my storage, so that obliterated everything I had, or most of it. But it also killed my engineer. Now, thankfully, I had a constructor robot at that time. That's another close one. Yeah, I just saw the debris. I bet it's right down here in it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it killed my engineer. I had a constructor robot, and he managed to build a few bits, but I really needed a wind turbine. I really, really needed one. And all the stuff got taken out to it. And the reason I needed a wind turbine was the power was running out, especially at night. Maybe because of my base expansion, but it's good to have a few wind turbines just to keep the power ticking over. But I really needed it because my power was really, really low. And I mean really low. It was barely coping. I mean, the oxygen would go out. It's just horrible. There's nothing getting done, nothing being done. Barely a tick over, I suppose. But yeah, and so my robot went out to build this wind turbine for me. Built the wind turbine, went to build the connection, and died. So thankfully I had a landing pad, which I set up just for engineers to come. And I waited. And I waited. And I waited. And I waited. I think I was waiting for about an hour before I finally gave up. I think my base was about this big. Maybe a little bit bigger. I think I had a few other rooms. But yeah, I waited. No engineer turned up. I had decent living status at the time. My food is picking up. I think, yeah, like I said, I was waiting for an hour. No construction robots, no nothing. And then I got hit by another meteorite on my storage again. But this time I had no engineers to repair it and no construction bot. So I had my two biologists stuck in the biodome in here. And I had two construction workers stuck over here. No oxygen supply. So they died. And then without the food, everyone else died. And so that was the end of my game. Just because lucky meteor strike nailed my storage when my engineer was there. Yeah, which is great. Anyway, looks like we've got some metal, some bioplastic. That's good. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get a landing pad. I'm going to plonk that landing pad right there. So I'm going to try and get some more workers in just to speed this and this up. And I may wait and strip this out, demolish this, and put a larger one in. Just so I can get some more food down. Mainly because it's gonna run out. I mean, we're barely scraping by on food, actually. I mean, we've got 3 meals in there. Would it be worth? It might be, actually. It might be actually worth just squeezing in another one. No, that'll do. Let's squeeze the TV over there. So look, we got this now. It's good. Except we're just gonna go for many workers right now. Just to help speed that up. Now, hopefully with the. Ooh. Think that's a worker. Yes. Very nice. Brothers. Yeah, see, this is where you go. You're gonna need this, and you just want to disable everything. This is why you need a windmill. It would have to hit that right on the spot, wouldn't it? Right on the spot. So hopefully, I'm just. This guy is not going to be happy. Hopefully the sun will come up any minute now. There we go, look at that. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. Bish bash boost. Let's just get the power to build up a bit more. We'll go from there. Right, the power's building up nicely. We'll enable everything. Just to get everything running. Personally, I think this would be a priority, but there's noise. Go like that. Got this as priority. I'm going to take that down as priority, just so everyone's ticking through between two. Like I said, eventually when this, I'll get 2 for that. How much is a new one? 2. So if I build an airlock here, what's that? Trader. If I build an airlock there, I could build a mine here. Actually, there's a way I could rotate that. I really do. No, nope, not going there. That'll do. I've got a mine there. And I'm gonna recycle that. Yes. And get the mine down here, just so they can tick in and out. It's making it a bit easier. You know, the raw bioplastics is just going like that. I might as well have that, something like that for over there. Let's see what the rate traders got. Now, traders. Traders are great. Give them shit, get shit. Obviously. The one problem is, say, this constructor bot's 160, but click it, 65% commission. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So that goes from 160 to 264. I don't want a construction robot anyway, so what I might go for though is we are really low on food, so I'm just gonna buy this guy out of food. Now, it's another problem with this. You see, I'm at 155. So, yeah, that's just gonna have to do. So now I've got to wait for these to make it to him. And then I'll get these off him. You'll leave those behind when he takes off. You can dismiss them if you don't want anything from them. That's fine. You know, that doesn't cause a... What was that? Well, I said what was that? I know exactly what that was. But, yeah. Now that is one problem. The storage area is so far away from the landing bay. I could just move that down here. I could. What would I need for this? 4. I've got 1. A bit of a pain in the butt. Anyway, I think that's quite on the edge of a sandstorm. Fine, sandstorms, if you haven't played, generally they just restrict your guys' speed and health. The longer they're outside, the more hurt they'll get. Obviously, you'll need a doctor for that and healing and blah 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 blah. I wonder if I can get a sick bay in here. Yes, I can. So I'm probably gonna have a sick bay coming off here, or maybe off here. Maybe a storage bay, because why the hell not? So yeah, we got all this food now. So then I got to take it in and put in these, and everyone will eat. So it's great. Now, like I was saying, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Welcome to the channel. Um, I look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers and gum.